My name is Oluwatomi Olatoye. I live in Nigeria. I would like to share my enterprise journey with my viewers, and I know that one or two people will be inspired. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a medical doctor. You know, when you go and say, what do you want to do? I want to become a doctor. So I wanted to become a medical doctor because when I see sick people, I always feel for them. And I think the only way I can help the sick is to become a doctor and help them. So, but unfortunately for me, you know, you have to pass physics, chemistry, biology in Nigeria before you can study medicine. But I failed woefully in physics. So when I wanted to retake my exam, I didn't even touch physics again. I just said, okay, bye-bye to medicine. Let me just do something else. So I studied geography from the University of Ibadan. I did my master's in agricultural geography. And after my master's, I worked on market garden in Lagos State. I had to work with farmers in the urban centers. I had to interview them. I had to go to farms within Lagos. And I discovered that a lot of agricultural activities were going on in Lagos at that time. Based on the level of data collected, I know that urban city can actually grow food. So after my master's, I started a small campaign on urban agriculture in Nigeria. And I was going from one church to the other, teaching them on how to grow their food, teaching city people on how to grow their food. So, you know, when you start something like that, I had to read. I did a lot of reading, and I discovered a lot of things about urban agriculture. I discovered a lot of things about plants. I began to have interest in plants. I would go to the local people and ask them questions about medicinal benefits of plants. I would go online. I started doing a lot of courses along that line. So we moved from Lagos to Akure. When I got to Akure, I left a lot of clients back in Lagos. So some of my friends in Lagos were calling me, Tomi, please, can we get this? Can we get that? And I felt that, okay, let me package some of this thing very well so that it will attract more market. As I was thinking of packaging some of the herbs into maybe a bottle to do powder and all that, a friend just sent a link to me on a scholarship program in Netherlands. I reluctantly filled the form because I know that if I don't fill the form, my friend will be angry. So I reluctantly filled the form. And lo and behold, 2 months after, I got a mail from the Netherlands government that I've been shortlisted for a course in Netherlands and all expenses paid from Akure to Netherlands. So I was in Netherlands for the short course. When I got to Netherlands, I saw that most of the fruits have been packaged into tea. I saw the mango tea, I saw banana tea, I saw guava tea. And I know that all the fruits, we have them in Nigeria. And because I've always desired to do something along our plants, our fruits, I became more interested in tea. So instead of drinking all my teas in Netherlands, I actually came with samples of all the teas that I was given in the hotel. So I came to Nigeria. I started planning on how I would do my own tea. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because at that time, I couldn't get anyone that have done local tea. There was none. I would go to supermarket, look, all the teas in the supermarket were imported teas. So I had to do a lot of research on my own. I did a lot of research, and by the grace of God, I was able to get the standard operating procedure for tea. And I went to NAFDAC. Those to NAFDAC people in Ondo State, I went to them and they assisted me. They helped me to set up a factory. And in 2015, I got NAFDAC approval for 5 of my teas. Right now, we have 10 approved tea from NAFDAC.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, we writing Africa's story through enterprise Amazons. We promote women in business. We showcase women in business.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
My dream of packaging our medicinal plant into tea came to reality in 2015. And I want to tell you the journey has been, I'm not saying the journey has been smooth, but it's been encouraging. It's really an encouraging journey for me. When I receive feedback from people, when people begin to tell me what the teas are doing in their lives, because they are all functional teas and they are 100% natural. So when you take our tea, it doesn't have side effects. It's just like taking the normal food. So I call my tea food. There are times people ask me, what do you take for breakfast? I say, my breakfast is bitter leaf tea. So you can actually use our tea as food. So that's been my journey. I know that the tea has really been helpful to people. We have the soursop tea, which is made from soursop plants. We have the ginger tea. We have the bitter leaf tea. That's one of the most amazing tea produced by Green Gold, because the Green Gold tea, bitter leaf tea, sells in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. I get so excited when we receive order from Nigerian diaspora asking for our tea. I get really, really excited about it. A lot of them have really encouraged us, and I use this opportunity to say thank you to all our users abroad in UK, in Canada, in America. Thank you for supporting us by buying our bitter leaf tea. Then we also have the moringa tea. I call that one the multivitamins tea. If you need vitamins, go for Green Gold Moringa tea. Then we also have the Gotu Kola tea. The Gotu Kola tea is a super memory boosting tea. You know, some of us, when you want to pick something in the room, you get to the room and you forget. Has it happened to you before? It has happened to me a lot of times. You need to boost your memory regularly. So our Gotu Kola tea is a king tea. It's a natural memory boosting tea. Gotu Kola tea is also anti-dementia tea. So if you want to boost your memory, make sure you drink our tea. And it's also good for young people too. You know, some of us, we have children that have challenges when it comes to academics. Little dose of it regularly, if you find that they will improve. In Sri Lanka, the Sri Lanka people refer to Gotu Kola tea as tea of longevity, because the elephant eats Gotu Kola tea. And because the elephant has a good memory, the people in Sri Lanka too takes Gotu Kola tea regularly. It's also a plant that is grown in Nigeria. But in Nigeria, we have been able to help you to package the plant into tea so that it can boost your memory. Green Gold new products are Zobo with stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener that has no calorie. A lot of people are used to refined sugar. So when they buy the tea, they said, can we add sugar? Can we add sugar? So we have helped you to add a natural sugar to your Zobo. So we have the Zobo stevia tea. We have the lemongrass plus. We call it lemongrass plus. That one is a super immunity booster tea. We've been able to combine the lemongrass and the lemon balm together. So we have the lemon plus. We have the soursop with ginger tea, which is an anti-cancer tea. We have the bay leaf tea. I'm sure we are the first person to do that in Nigeria. The bay leaf tea is an amazing tea. It helps with your lungs. It helps to boost your immunity. It helps to fight germs and diseases. It's an antiviral tea. We recommend it for everyone. The fifth product is the noni tea. Our noni tea is a combination of the fruits and the leaves. That's the best tea for arthritis. It's a natural pain relieving tea. It helps with digestion. It helps your eyesight because it also has a lot of vitamin E. I recommend our noni tea for every adult. The aging is an anti-aging tea. All the pains, all the sicknesses associated with aging, noni will take care of it.